Hi, this is Paul Connett. This is a no burn broom short video. Let me go through those problems. Obviously, we have the potential of evaporating some of the metals. Some of the metals will combine with fluoride and come out as a vapor. Chromium-6, a carcinogen, is one of the pollutants that the DEC actually has recognized and is regulating. Also, in the burning process, you produce toxic substances like formaldehyde, which is another carcinogen, and that's being regulated by the DEC. But it's the stuff that they're not regulating that concerns me, because when you burn these fluorinated materials, particularly the polyvinylidene difluoride, which is 60% fluorine, you get two things. One is hydrogen fluoride, which is extremely toxic, would be dangerous to the workers if there's any leak. But that's the best of the issues, because the hydrogen fluoride can be removed in their wet scrubber because it's water soluble. Okay, but it's the other part, the elephant in the room, are the fluorinated byproducts. Carbon and fluorine fragments which join together in different patterns during the burning process, created in the heating in the rotary kiln and partially destroyed and rearranged in the afterburner. As I said, if you completely burn that material, you'll get hydrogen fluoride. So you want a lot of hydrogen fluoride there. And the carbon would go to carbon dioxide and water vapor if you burn it completely. But that's extremely difficult to do. Those gases are only in the afterburner for 2 seconds, and you've got to completely destroy these things. Now let me explain why this is so significant. Because one of the fluorinated products, the other fluorinated products in the system, is a substance called PFAS. PFAS stands for per and polyfluorinated alkyl substances, and basically that means chunks of carbon and fluorine of various different lengths, usually with a water soluble group at the end. They use one of these PFAs in some of the lithium-ion batteries. And we've got two issues with that. One is if the material goes through unburnt, and they're extremely difficult to burn. And let me explain why. PFAS are often used as fire retardants. They're in fluoride foams. The firefighting foams contain these PFAS, and they're extremely difficult to burn. They're designed to be difficult to burn. So the miracle that SunEel has to pull off is to burn that material in their afterburner in 2 seconds. Now, the other problem is it's not completely burning it. If you only partially burn it, you've got very reactive fragments, carbon fluorine fragments, which can recombine in different patterns, different constellations. And those products are also very toxic, and hundreds of them, and none of them have been monitored in South Korea, and the DEC has not indicated that if this facility went online, they are going to monitor those materials in Endicott. So it's a disaster waiting to happen. And as far as the residents are concerned, it's a chemical roulette. Chemical roulette. Are any of those chemicals going to end up in their lungs, in their bodies, in their brains, in their children, on the playing fields, in their gardens?